there were a lot of articles and reporting that phase 1 was Thanda, phase 2 became aggressive simply because phase 1 was Thanda. And then there was this whole reportage that maybe 400 Par was too ambitious a slogan. What is your take on it?
Smita ji, in any electoral process, more so in India and more so in the current Indian context, where a party led by a hands-on Prime Minister has already enjoyed and served the country for 10 years and is on the verge of claiming another 5 years by virtue of its work. There will always be Thandai and Garmai, but much of it is subjective. And I submit to you that only this morning I had a look at the data put out by the Election Commission of India. And I think the polling in both the phases was over 65%, which is a very good figure in any democracy. I've had the privilege of living for many years in the Western democracies, where urban turnouts are sometimes in the 20s and 30%.
Yeah.
But in India, 65, 66% turnout in the first two phases at a time when you have 42 degrees Celsius as the temperature is anything but low. So this Thandai, I think, is also a function of the subjective political narrative. Because when somebody says, "Arey, turnout thoda low tha," so it's on that basis, then they start drawing inferences from that. And then they start concocting theories on it. That this time, is bar, it's 400 par nahi hai, iska to BJP is at a different figure. Arey, let me again submit to you, I have a simple take on this. Before the 2019 election, some of us, under the able supervision of Mananiya Grah Mantri ji, we conducted a small exercise. What were the total number of beneficiaries of the central government schemes, the Labharthis? And we came to the conclusion there were 22 crore. And madam, the number of votes we got in the 2019 elections was 22 crores. We were 303. This time the number of beneficiaries of central government schemes, if I remember correctly, are 33 crores. And you can argue with me, we can argue till the cows come home. Does every beneficiary vote for the government? You could say, maybe yes, maybe no. But I have a theory that if somebody is a beneficiary of a government scheme, not only is he or she inclined to vote for the government, but all those who come in touch with them are also equally inclined to vote in that direction. So I think we are approaching these next phase of elections, first two already over, with a good 65% turnout. Next phase with that confidence. And the opposition don't have a narrative and they don't have issues on which they can target us. So today the overall atmosphere in this is of a different kind. It's a question of, will it be 400 plus or will it be slightly short? Now that's quite a happy situation as far as as a student is. I mean, does it really matter? We had 303, we got 10% more, we'll be 330, we got 15% more, we'll be 345, and the NDA allies will surely bring in another 30, 40. So if what's happened, even if you are at 10% more, 330 plus 30, 40, 370, 38, that's their worst case scenario. I'm willing to accept that. But I think we are looking at that sentiment of 400.
Click here to watch the full episode.